Why Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk hate each other. What could be the biggest rivalry in the world of technology and entrepreneurship? Of course, the one going on between Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, two of the most influential and successful businessmen of our time. While both have achieved incredible success, they seem to have a strong dislike for each other. But why is that? Is it because they are jealous of each other's achievements, or is there something more to it? Keep watching because you might be surprised to know the many reasons why they still hate each other. The rivalry you see today between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos is an epic saga that has been unfolding for nearly 2 decades. Yes, that's even more than the age of some of you watching this video. Spanning around 20 years, this feud has become more intense than most stories of rivalry. Since 2004, these two titans of industry have been competing, and in many ways, both have tried to outdo each other. Beyond just competing for the coveted title of the wealthiest individual on the planet, they tease each other and usually make fun of the other's ambitious projects. Musk founded Space Exploration Technologies, better known as SpaceX, in 2002. This company was created to revolutionize space technology and make life multiplanetary. Meanwhile, just 2 years before Musk's bold venture, Bezos had already set his sights on the stars with the establishment of Blue Origin in 2000. From there, the most incredible rivalry in the modern era was born. Both SpaceX and Blue Origin are on a mission to do something incredible: send humans back to the moon, a mission no one has accomplished since 1972. Now, here's a fun fact. By 2004, both these companies were still in their infancy, as neither company had launched a rocket into space yet. Despite this, the rivalry between the two had already begun. The origin of this rivalry can be traced back to a meeting between Musk and Bezos held to discuss their plans for reusable rockets. This meeting, which was intended to be a collaborative discussion, apparently did not go well. The specifics of what transpired are not widely known, but it's clear that instead of finding common ground, the meeting resulted in a feud between the two entrepreneurs. This was the first day when Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk started hating each other. After the meeting was over, Musk said, "I actually did my best to give good advice," which he largely ignored. From 2004 onward, Musk and Bezos appeared to keep to themselves, focusing on their respective space plans without much public conflict. However, their rivalry wasn't over yet. In 2013, this rivalry again made headlines over a dispute centered around the leasing of a historic NASA launch pad. Both SpaceX and Blue Origin were competing to get exclusive rights to this launch pad. The fight got really heated. Both companies didn't hold back and made their problems with each other public. They each had different ideas for how to use this important space spot. You can understand the level of competition by the fact that Blue Origin, alongside SpaceX's rival United Launch Alliance, took a dramatic step by filing a formal protest with the government. Together, they wanted to block SpaceX from utilizing the coveted NASA launch pad. Jeff Bezos proposed transforming it into a commercial spaceport, a concept that would open the doors to all launch companies, not just his own. But Musk wasn't among those who would just sit down and watch Blue Origin take away something he wanted. He called the move a phony blocking tactic and took another swipe at Blue Origin. Here's what he said. Blue Origin has not yet succeeded in creating a reliable suborbital spacecraft despite spending over 10 years in development. If they do somehow show up in the next 5 years with a vehicle qualified to NASA's human rating standards that can dock with the space station, which is what Pad 39A is meant to do, we will gladly accommodate their needs. He further added, "Frankly, I think we are more likely to discover unicorns dancing in the flame duct." Now, guess who among the two managed to get the deal? Well, it was SpaceX that eventually won the right to take over the pad. This fight became another reason why they both still hate each other, but there are still many more reasons why they can't stand the sight of each other. In 2014, another chapter unfolded in the rivalry between SpaceX and Blue Origin, and this time, the fight was over a patent. Blue Origin secured a patent for the use of drone ships as platforms for landing rocket boosters. It was a very important technology for SpaceX's operations. The implication was clear: SpaceX would have to pay to use it. However, SpaceX challenged this, claiming that the concept of drone ships was far from new, arguing it was an established idea that had been around for many years. The dispute went to legal proceedings, where a judge ultimately ruled in favor of SpaceX. Following this decision, Blue Origin retracted most of its claims in the patent, marking another intense episode in the ongoing feud between the two space giants. Then, in recent years, Musk and Bezos took their issues to social media platforms like Twitter. On social media, both leaders openly share their successes and also use the opportunity to take digs at each other. This is especially true when they talk about making progress in reusable rocket technology. A notable instance was after Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket made a successful landing in 2015. Bezos did not miss the chance to boast on Twitter, labeling it the rarest of beasts, a used rocket. Musk was quick to counter, pointing out that SpaceX had already achieved this milestone 3 years earlier. In the same way, as soon as SpaceX was happy about its Falcon 9 rocket landing successfully, Bezos quickly took a jab at Musk on Twitter. This showed just how much their competition was playing out in the open for everyone to see. Now, you will be further surprised to know that, according to Musk, Blue Origin has made multiple attempts to poach talent from SpaceX. In an interview, he said, "Blue Origin does these surgical strikes on specialized talent, offering like double their salaries. I think it's unnecessary and a bit rude." Other than these, Musk has been seen publicly calling out Bezos as a copycat on more than one occasion. After Amazon revealed plans to deploy internet-beaming satellites into orbit, Musk didn't hesitate to point the finger at Bezos for mimicking SpaceX's concepts. The banter didn't stop there. Musk again labeled Bezos a copycat when Amazon took over the self-driving car company Zoox. Musk's knack for cheeky commentary was on full display in 2019 when he took a jab at Blue Origin's lunar landing vehicle announcement, the Blue Moon. He said, "Putting the word blue on a ball is questionable branding," and didn't stop there. He went a step further by altering a screenshot of a New York Times article to read "blue balls" instead of "blue moon," teasingly advising, "Oh, stop teasing, Jeff." The competitive fire blazed even hotter in the spring of 2020 when both SpaceX and Blue Origin were invited to pitch lunar lander designs to NASA for a mission aiming to return humans to the moon by 2024. This was yet another battleground for the two tycoons. Beyond the space race, Musk has not shied away from critiquing Amazon for practices he views as monopolistic. He expressed outrage when Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing initially refused to publish Alex Berenson's book on COVID-19, slamming the decision as insane and suggesting that Amazon should be broken up for such actions. This comment came after Berenson tweeted a screenshot of the rejection email from Amazon, which claimed the book didn't meet its guidelines, a decision Amazon later reversed, claiming it was made in error. So, these were a few of the reasons why Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have an intense rivalry that has played out publicly over the years. Although they can afford to buy any luxury in the world that they want, they still can't stand the sight of each other. After all, life without competition is not exciting. And maybe this competition between the two billionaire space entrepreneurs is what's driving them to achieve greater heights in their lives. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check out other videos too.